A deep freeze is a temporary storage device, but when specimens start thawing, things get smelly. So Alan gives them to the person with the dirtiest job in the museum. Surrounded by stinky carcasses, Catherine Tate turns rotting specimens into spotless skeletons with a little help from our next contender. It's so disgusting that it lives in a special laboratory. Inside, it's a humid 80 degrees and the stench is overwhelming. It's a rancid sweetness that stings the eyes and lungs, clinging to hair and clothes like a vile perfume. But it doesn't worry Catherine or the extreme cleaners crawling into number 2 in the countdown. These are dermestid beetles. They're related to the bugs that chew your carpet, but this species has a different diet. They're number 2 in the countdown because their entire life cycle is spent eating dead animals. The voracious beetles have been used by museums for decades because of their unmatched ability to strip bones without damaging even the most delicate specimens. And the more food they get, the more they reproduce, which makes them perfect for reducing a sparrow to a pile of cleaned bones in less than 24 hours. With everything edible removed, it's now up to Catherine to finish preparing the skeleton. But the smell doesn't get any better. The bones are washed and left to soak in water. Weeks later, the noxious brew would turn a maggot's stomach. Any flesh left on the bones has turned into an evil-smelling jelly. But that doesn't worry Catherine. It's a simple task to pick off the remaining pieces of cartilage. At last, the bones are dried and odor-free. They're labeled and cataloged, ready to enter the museum's collection. While few people share Catherine's fondness for dermestid beetles, these bugs are relatively hygienic compared to the animal at number 1 in the countdown.
We've seen the 9 contenders. They're the grossest of the gross. Only one animal has a dirtier job. It's number 1, and it's coming up next.